I'm here with Zach Gallen, Arizona Diamondback. Zach, we're talking a little bit about the MLB draft. Kind of reflect on when you were drafted, how that process was for you in terms of working out for the teams or your pro day type stuff, and then just what it was like waiting until your name was called.
Yeah, I didn't have a pro day. We were still playing in college. The season was still kind of going on for a lot of those pro days. And I think as a pitcher, especially a starter, there's not really much in the terms of pro days. They see enough and they come out and whatnot. But yeah, draft-wise, ironically, I got drafted by the Cardinals, and I didn't talk to the Cardinals at all throughout the draft process. Really wasn't sure what round I was going to be in. We kind of heard the comps of first to third, back into the first to the third. And sitting there on draft day waiting, wasn't really sure. I kind of knew if the college pitchers kind of slid a little bit and a bunch of high school guys went, I was going to slide in the draft. So wasn't really too, surprised, where I went in the sense of how they had mapped the draft out. But yeah, just waiting for the call, and got that call. I think it was the second day, last pick in the third round. We were just at my aunt's house, just hanging out, and everybody was still there, and just everybody heard my name, and it was awesome.
Were you, like you say, did the Cardinals, what did they say right after they picked you? Hey, we kind of had you on the radar. We were just.
So I didn't actually even talk to the radar, or to the Cardinals. The two stories I heard were that the Orioles were calling it 66. There was a little discrepancy over money, and their guy that they liked at that pick was still there, so they went with him instead. And then the Cardinals, from what I understand, called my agent and said, we're taking him, we're not negotiating on a number, and that was about 30 seconds before the pick even went in. So I found out just like everybody else. It wasn't like, the typical first couple rounds, the teams call and they let you know. So, yeah, we were just as surprised, and, yeah, I had no idea. So I was just kind of relieved that, the way that it happened, it was more natural than the forced, hey, we're going to pick you here and you got to wait. So that was cool.
Zach, what would you give advice to either a high school kid or a college kid, on draft day to kind of how to approach?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is to just enjoy it. If the situation's right for you, then, do everything in your power to make it, what you want it to be. If it's not, what you envisioned, or, where you get picked, or how much money you signed for or don't sign for, get offered, it's just use it as that kind of that fuel to the fire of, a little bit of that competitive edge you need to play this game.
Perfect. Thanks, Zach.